Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today our workout, what you will need, and then I'll discuss what we're doing, your workout, you will need your nice sturdy chair because we will be sitting for the portion that I'm calling our HIIT workout. You'll need some space to do your cardio warm-up, and we're using resistance band and our weights today. So remember, you don't have to use any equipment. You can do range of motion. You can use resistance band the entire time. You can use just weights the entire time, your water bottles, whatever it is that you have, remember, using that. Even if you maybe purchase stress balls that we used last week, just holding on to those and using those for the workout. So make it your workout. So with that being said, we'll start with our cardio warm-up. We'll go about 20 minutes or so. Then we will have a seat. We'll do a HIIT style workout. So this time we're doing 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So for our 30 seconds, just taking a body part, say our biceps. We'll use the band to do our bicep curls. We'll get a 15-second break. We'll use our weights to do bicep curls, take a 15-second break, and then we'll do a cardio move, kind of incorporating that body part as much as we can, but to keep the heart rate up, we'll take a little break. We'll move on to the next body part. So it's going to be super fun. We're going to have a nice long workout, going to feel energized after, so make sure you have that water close by, all your equipment. So I've given you enough time. Given time for Tyson to hopefully settle down, not get in the way. You never know, right? So with that being said, we've got our equipment, we've got our space, we've got our water. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start the music. So you'll see me moving back and forth. I'm getting the music prepared, I'm putting it on, and then we'll get started. All right, thank you everyone for joining. Don't forget, let me know if you're able to join today, where you're joining from, and any questions that you might have. I already saw a question come up real quick, so we'll go through that when we get all done. All right, ready? Here we go. Let's see. There it goes. Restart. All right, there we are. The music's a little bit slower this time, so I really want you to get into your movements. We're going to be doing lots of mambo steps, lots of marching as we always do. So get comfortable in your body. So starting with that march, just warming the body up, knees coming up, pumping those arms, core nice and tight. Lengthen your spine, relax those shoulders down. Legs are marching, big deep inhale up and around. And exhale. Do that one more time, big deep inhale. And exhale, keep that march going, knees up. Inhaling and exhaling, finding your breath. Staying stationary with your march, or if you feel comfortable and you have the space, we're going to move with it. So 4, 3, 2, tap, back. 4, 3, 2, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. Front to back. Again, just moving with it. If you don't feel comfortable with that movement, stay holding onto that chair, that wall, or that countertop. Or remember, you can do this all modified to seated. You don't even have to stand to do it. So of course, you'd just be marching in that chair. Front, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3. Let's do 2 more. Tap, back, 2, 3. Last one. Front, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3. Hold on to that march. Big deep inhales, exhales. Stay nice and lifted. Remember, focus on your posture. Keep the core pulled in tight. Especially as we go through the workout, we start to get fatigued. I say it every time, but check on that posture. Open up proud through the upper body. Side steps are next. Right, left, just one step each way. Right and left. With that lateral movement, side to side. Warm up the sides of the body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Movements as big as you feel comfortable. Keep that slight bend in the knees. Keep the abdominals pulled in tight and breathe. 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more each way. Right, left, come back up to our march. Find your footing and breath in between each movement. Diagonal steps to the front. So we're gonna zigzag pattern. Right, right, then come back to where we started. So it's almost like a little side step, but we're moving with it. All right, we'll start right. So we go right, left, right. Go back where we started. Right, left, left, right, left. See that slight bend in my knee joints? Keeping that micro bend at all times, never locking them out. Again, right, left, right. Let's do 2 more of these, front to back. Pulling those arms back, warm up our body. 2, 3, tap, back. 2, 3, 1 more time. Front, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and hold on to that march now. Find that posture, nice and lifted. Mambo steps, right foot, only going to the front to start. We're dissecting our mambo this morning, so it's just gonna go to the front, just on the right side to start. So that right foot is gonna go front, center, front, center. Again, that step to the front is as big as you feel comfortable. If it's a smaller step, perfect. You're still transferring weight, really working that quadricep, that gluteal, front, center. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 4 more on the right side. 3, 2, 1 more right side, front, center, back to that march. Yes, let's do the left now, front to center, front and center, front and center. As big as you feel comfortable. Step out to the front, transfer that weight. Exhale, inhale. We'll do 3 more now. 3, 2, 1 more. Come back to our march. Alternate to the front, right and left. So it's front, center, left, front, center, right, front, center, left, front, center, right, front, center, left, front, center, right. We'll do 2 more on each side, alternate right, left, front, center, tap, left, center, 1 more, front, center, tap, left. Just hold on to the march. We know the movement now. They're going back behind us. Same thing, just to the back, just the right side. Come back to center. All right, right side, back, center, back, center, back, center. Again, that step back as big as you feel comfortable. It can be a small tap behind you, really working that gluteal, that hip. Keep the core tight, stay nice and tall. 4 more. Let's do 1 more. Come back to our march before we go to the left side. Same thing, just going to the back with that left foot. Transfer that weight back to center, back to center, back to center. Lifting that front foot off the ground when you transfer that weight back. Again, if you feel comfortable doing that. Back. 4 more. Last one. Back. Hold on to that march. We're going out to the sides next, just staying on our right. So just right to center, right to center, right to center. Exhale, inhale. Really put that weight on that right foot as it steps out to the side. Let's do 4, 3, 2, one more. Come back to that march. Over to our left next. Side to center, side to center, side to center. Really step out wide. If you feel comfortable, press that weight out. Really working that hip gluteal outer thigh. Exhale, inhale, core tight. 4, 3, 2, last one. Come back to our march. We'll alternate our side mambo steps now. So right and left. Step right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center. Exhale, inhale. Let's just do 2 more each side. Right, center, left. 1 more. Right, center, left. Come back up to our march. Hold our march. Just a big stretch. Big movement with your upper body if mobility is there for shoulders. Big deep inhale. Stretch up towards the sky. Exhale. Let's just do that 1 more time. Big stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Shake those arms up. Keep moving. Remember, take water breaks when you feel necessary at any time, or take a break and sit if you feel that is needed. I'm going to keep on going today. Not going to stop. We'll drink plenty of water after though. But remember, do what feels best for you. So now, let's alternate that mambo step. Front, back, side, then left front, back side. All right? So we'll start with that right foot. Front, back, side. We dissected it. We know how to do it. Let's start with that right. Front, back, side, together. Left front, back, side, together. Front, back, side, together. Big movements now. We're all warmed up. Side, together. Right, front, back, side, together. Left, front, back, side. Let's do 2 more rounds. Front, back, side, together. Left, front, back, side. Last one. Right front, back, side, together. Left, front, back, side. Hold on to that march. Nice and lifted, shoulders relaxed, core is nice and tight. We're gonna do grapevines next, right to left. I'm gonna start with a grapevine, then I'm gonna show you the modification. If there's any issues with your knees, with your hips, anything that makes you feel unstable with balance, it's a double side step rather than bringing one foot behind the other. So grapevine to the right, we step back, tap, step back, tap. If that does not feel comfortable on knees, on hips, or your balance, double side step. Still getting those same amount of steps in, side to side, or keep that grapevine if you feel comfortable. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more each way. Right and left. 1 more. Right and left. Come back up to that march and hold it. Nice and tall. Just going to our knee raises next. Remember, the music's a little bit slower. It really gives you time to focus on your balance, on tightening through your abdominals, holding on to something if necessary, or just a toe tap to the front. Doesn't have to be a big knee raise. All right. Up, right, left, right, left, Big movement with the arms if that range of motion's there, or make the movement smaller. Breathing, again, the abdominals are pulled in tight. This is a lot of core work, good for your balance. Let's do 3, 2, 1 more each side. Come back up to our march. That was really focusing on front of the body. Now let's focus on back of the body, alternating those hamstring curls. So just curling up, right and left, right and left. Again, little slower beat, gives you time to really focus on the back of the legs. That's the hamstrings. Flexing the foot, bringing it up behind you. Slight bend in those knee joints, don't lock them out. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more each side. Come back up nice and tall. March. Working that front, working the back, doing a lot of lateral work with our side movement. We're working entire body, those arms really pumping, getting the upper body incorporated too, getting the heart rate up. All right, our next movement we're gonna do, I call them turn-ins, and we're moving with it. So you're gonna slightly bring that right knee across the body, then left. Again for 4 to the front, 4 to the back. We're gonna go nice and slow, then we're gonna pick it up. All right, go at your pace. Let's start slow with a turn in right, left, right, left. Go back, right, left, right, left. If that turn in movement does not feel good on your knees or your hips or your lower back or spine or any part of your body, then just tap to the front. You're gonna be able to do the same thing when we pick up our pace, all right? I'll stick with those turn-ins, right, left, right, left, back, right, left, right. We're doing 1 more round slow, and then we're gonna pick it up. If you decide to stay slow, then it's just 2 to the front, 2 to the back. Are we ready to pick it up? It's front, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3. Light on those feet, light on the balls of the feet, bend in the knees. Get those hips moving, really working the abdominals. Back, 2, 3, and front, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3. 2 more rounds, front, 2, 3, tap, back, 2. Let's do 1 more time. Front, 2, 3, tap, back, 2. Come to your march. I like those. I would have kept on going with those. Get that march back in. Breathing, deep inhales, exhales, faster movements, heart rate's going back up higher. Bring it back down. Again, go at your pace. Water breaks whenever you need. We're gonna go to our right side with our mambo again. We're staying slow right now. It's gonna be front to back. Big steps front to back. So right side, front to back, front to back. Again, if those big steps are not there for you right now today, doesn't feel good for balance, just doesn't feel good, make them nice and small. You're still getting that heart rate up. You can do this seated and still get the heart rate up. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Come back to our march. Left side, same thing. Front to back, big movements if it's there for you right now today. Left side, front and back, front and back. Inhale, exhale, front to back, front to back. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Back up nice and tall. Make sure you have that space next to you. Side steps, we're just going to the right. big movements again, just to the side. So open side, come center, side, center. Press that weight out to the side. Exhale, inhale. 3 more, 3, 2, last one, march it out, just a couple beats. Bring it out to our left next. Left, center, big step to the left, big step. Exhale, inhale. 3 more, 3, 2, come back up to our march. Let's alternate slow again. I'm trying to read the music to decide when it's going to stop. Front, back, side, center, left, front, back, side. Slow to start, all right? So it's that front, back, side, center, front, back, side, right side. Front, back, side, center, left, front, back, side, right, front, back, side, left side. We'll do one more round. Let's do one more round nice and slow. Right side, front, back, side, center, left, front, back, side. Come back to your march. That's the movement we're doing, kind of like when we did the turn-ins, but we brought the pace up a little bit, so it's front, back, side, center. All right, we're ready to do it. Core tight, find that good posture. Relax those shoulders down. Right side, front, back, side. Front, back, side, center. Front, back, side, center. Breathing, staying on the ball of the foot, really move, or feeling those calves working. We're strengthening through our ankle joints. Exhaling and inhaling. Left side, front, back, side. Front, back, side. Front, back. Let's do 2 more rounds. Front, back, side. Front, back, side. Right, front, back, side. One more time. Left, front, back, side. Hold on to our march. Good job. Breathing. Go back to that march. Just a couple front, back with our march. We're bringing it back down again before we stretch and before we sit. All right, so just a couple steps to the front and a couple steps going back. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1. Come one more time towards me. 1, 2, 3, tap. Back to where we started. Hold that march. Legs are marching. Want that big deep inhale, arms up and around. And exhale. One more time, big deep inhale. And exhale. Legs are gonna stay marching while we stretch out our upper body. So we're just marching those legs. Again, bringing the heart rate down. So maybe not letting those knees come up so high. We're still keeping our good posture and form. Marching those legs, hands go behind you. If you can, interlace the hands behind your back. If that is not available, just pressing your hands back behind you. Otherwise, interlace, opening up through the chest. So you're rounding those shoulders back. You're squeezing your shoulder blades on your upper back, and you're breathing. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Entire front body is opening up and releasing. Now releasing the hands from behind your back, bring them in front of you, interlacing, round and arch your spine. Opening up through your upper back now. Really feel those shoulder blades open. Breathe into that. Length stays in the arms if it's available to you. Lengthen up, big inhale, big stretch, exhale. Release them down by your sides. Just shrug them up 3 times and release. Shrug them straight up and release. One more. Now circle to the front. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Circle to the back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Releasing those shoulder blades. We're going to slowly stop those feet. So now we're going to go onto that right heel, keeping the bend in both knee joints. You're hinging from your hips. Chest goes slightly forward. Hands are on those thighs. If you have more mobility, you can reach down for the toe. We're still bringing our heart rate down though. I don't want you bending all the way forward. I don't want your head going below your heart. So 90 degrees is the most I want you to do at this point. Breathe into that stretch all the way down the back of the leg, gluteals, lower back. Roll it up nice and slow. Switch sides. So now we're on that left heel. Slight bend in both knees. Hinging from the hips, not bending at the waist. Nice flat back. Holding that stretch. Hands are on those quadriceps, those thighs. Never on the knee joints. If you can, reach further down. But don't let the head go below the heart. And we'll roll it back up nice and slow. Stable base with those feet. Big deep inhale, stretch back up. And exhale. We will have a seat now, so make sure you grab your water. Have your weights next to you. Have your band. This is your little break. I'll get everything going. This is my little break too. So I will get all my stuff together, get set in place. So reminders with the bands, I'll give you in a second. All right, giving you time to get everything together. Let me check where I'm at. All right, so this is my trusty timer. Remember, during the workout, if you hear beeps going on, don't look around the house. Don't worry, it's not your smoke detector that's batteries are going bad. It's our little timer that's going to continue to beep to tell us when to go, tell us when to stop. So that'll be over on the side. You'll see me going for that quite often because I have to pause it. Reminders with the bands. Again, I'm giving you your break, getting your chair, getting your water. Regular band, just a long flat band. You can even use the tubing. I just don't like them so much when you have to wrap them around your legs. So I have a tendency to go for the nice flat one. So that, you can always put those knots in it. Remember, once you get your bands, they're yours. So make them yours, whatever is most comfortable for you. So if holding on to something and gripping does not feel good for those fingers for any reason, arthritis or just issues with the hands and fingers, put those knots. You still get that grip without having to really hold on to it, or you can always wrap it lightly. So remember all those different options. I don't always show that with my band, but remember they're available to you. And for lower body movements, you can always buy the fixed loop bands. Those are available out there, or you can tie one, and then that becomes fixed resistance in that loop that you don't have to hold on to. All right. With all of that being said, I'm going to grab a sip of water. I'm going to tell you what our first exercise is, and then we'll go from there. All right? It's going to be fun. Get ready. Everyone thinks we're seated. It's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Of course, go at your pace and make it your workout as I guide you through it, but really working. So our first movement, we're in our comfortable chair. We're going to stand up and sit down. We're going to hold on to our band for the first time. Second time, we're holding on to one weight. And then our third movement will be a cardio movement, which we will get to. For the cardios, I'll just tell you what they are as we get to them. So, first thing, stand to sit. Second thing, stand to sit with a weight. Third thing, I'll tell you when we get there. All right. Are we ready? I'm going to start the timer. We get 15 seconds break to start. Then we'll get into it. I'm giving us a little more of a break because we have to switch equipment. Sometimes it has to be wrapped and all of that. So, all right, enough of a break. Time to go. Are we ready? Yes. Here goes our timer. I'm starting it. There's Tyson. We knew this would happen eventually. Nice and tall in your chair. Stable base with those feet. We're standing all the way up, sitting back down. Focus on your quadriceps and gluteals. There's our go. So you're standing all the way up. That band can reach up. Release. Don't sit all the way back down. It's a light tap when you sit back down. Big exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Core nice and tight. Remember, keeping that equal pressure, ball of your foot to your heel. Exhale. Inhale. One weight now. So band goes to the side, picking up one of your weights if you feel comfortable. Right at chest level, relax your shoulders, keep that stable base. All you're doing is holding the weight. You're not pressing it up. Exhale. Inhale. Keep that equal pressure, ball of your foot to your heel. Remember, if that weight goes to the ball of your foot, where's our weight distribution? Forward and to the back. All right, keep going, keep going. I'll tend to Tyson in a minute. Weight goes down, our cardio movement. I want you sitting slightly back in your chair or all the way back. Should not be any pain or pressure on your lower back. We're going to run for 3 and pause. Core is tight. Proud through the chest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep going, breathe. And break. This is your rest in between each set. I'm going to go down to the timer and I'm going to pause it. So now, your breather, getting your band again. For your next movement will be back pulls. You're going to stand on that band, chest is going to go forward, you're going to back pull up. That's going to go to the side, then we pick up our weights. You'll get the gist as we go through all 12 of our movements. I gave the secret away. We're on number 2. So back pulls, band, weights, and then a cardio movement. We'll go faster through it as we go. That band underneath those feet. I'm going to start our timer. We have 10 seconds until we go. Core tight, chest is forward. You're bringing those hands up towards your chest. You're squeezing from your upper back. So exhale, inhale. So when we're doing this, not only do you get to see what you can do with the band and what you can do with the weights, working the same body parts, but we're really fatiguing that muscle group, doing one set right after the other. Exhale, inhale. Band goes away. Pick up both of your weights now. Same movement, back pulls. Chest is forward, core stays tight. Focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades on your upper back. Relax the shoulders, squeeze up, release. Little pause at top. Pause, slow release. Pause, slow release. Exhale, inhale. Squeezing those shoulder blades on the upper back. Almost there, almost there. Squeeze, release. Weights go down. Our cardio movement, we're doing jumping jacks. So either one side, then the other, or really focus on keeping the core tight. No pain or pressure in your lower back. Open together. I'll stick here with both of them. You do what feels best for you. Again, that core has to be pulled in tight, no pain or pressure, and dumping all the weight into your lower back. Breathe, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Almost there, almost there. Keep going, either both or alternate. Little break. I'm pausing it. I'm not giving you a big break here. Grabbing that band again, we're gonna wrap the legs up. Again, if you have a fixed circle, that loop band, go ahead and put it up over those legs. Otherwise, long band, over the lap. Bring the ends back up to the top, make it nice and tight. We're gonna alternate opening to the sides. Band, weights, cardio. All right, 10 seconds to go. Keep that heart rate up. Nice and lifted, core pulled in tight, length through that spine. Alternate right and left, slow and controlled. Don't speed it up just because it's a HIIT workout, high intensity interval training workout. Still focus on what we're working. Press from those outer thighs, those hips, our gluteals, not leading from the knee joint, not even leading from the foot. A lot of people think they need to lead from the foot, then they only feel pain and pressure in their knee joint. Outer thigh leads the way. Exhale, inhale. Don't forget about your posture and form. Band goes to the side. Yes, pick up those weights. One on either thigh. Again, finding that form. Nice and tall. Relaxing the shoulders. Again, we start to get fatigued. Right and left. Right and left. Slow, controlled. Focus on what we're working. Hip, outer thigh, gluteal. Those abdominals pulled in tight. Side to side. Exhale, inhale. Weights go down to the side. We're going to do nice and fast side steps. So we're just going to step right and left, nice and quick. All right. Keep that good form, just because we're picking up the pace, side to side, right and left, right and left. Pull those arms back, get the upper body incorporated too. Get that heart rate up. Finding that breath, side to side. Inhale, exhale. Almost there, almost there. Keep up that good pace. Almost there, only 30 seconds of work, we can do it. And break. Little break. And then we grab our band for our chest press, focusing on front body. So that band is gonna go behind you now. Trying to bring it towards the upper back, but keep it underneath the underarms. So we're gonna chest press sitting tall with our band. It goes down, we grab our weights, we sit back in our chair for our alternating chest press with those weights. All right, I'm gonna start the timer. Focus on chest, front body, 10 seconds. Nice and lifted and proud, pressing straight out to the front. Again, core is tight, don't lose your posture and form as we go through this workout. Exhale, inhale. Slow and controlled. That band wants to control your movement so bad. It wants those hands to snap right back towards your body. We're not allowing that. Exhale, inhale. Resistance both directions. Exhale, inhale. Nice and lifted again. Relax those shoulders. Release the band down, pick up those weights, both of them, and then lean back in your chair. So even leaning back, remember core is tight, we're nice and proud. Weights up at chest level. We're gonna alternate extending. Press right, press left. Exhale, inhale. Pressing straight from the chest, lengthening out. Exhale, exhale. Almost there, almost there. Up nice and tall, weights go down. We're gonna do our punches like we're boxing now. So nice and lifted, bringing those hands up right underneath your chin. We're just gonna alternate, pressing them straight out towards me. So lengthen, lengthen. Get a slight rotation in the core, a little side to side movement. Boxing is a lot of core. So get that rotation, get that twist. Get your obliques, the side of your waist, incorporated. Relax the shoulders down. We'll start to feel those shoulders holding those arms up. Lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, inhale. And little break. Next thing we're gonna do, back to lower body. As you can see, I'm doing upper lower. We're alternating. Back to lower body, heel raises. Not holding anything for the first one. Hands are gonna go on those thighs. We're pressing down. We're adding resistance with our own body. We're gonna lift those heels up. We're gonna grab our weights, press down on them, and lift those heels up. So there we're at. Ready. Shoulder distance apart. Hands on those thighs. Pressure down onto your body. Then peel those heels up. And when we do these standing, we really have to focus on our balance. When we're sitting, I really want you to focus on strengthening and contracting the calf muscle, the lower part of the leg. So we're strengthening our calves, we're strengthening our ankles and getting that mobility and range of motion, and we're strengthening our feet. So good for our gait, just walking, everything. Now those weights on those thighs. Breathing, breathing. Weights on the thighs, press down onto those weights. Feet are shoulder distance apart, same movement, those heels coming up. Squeeze and contract, lower part of the leg. Squeeze those calf muscles, pressure on those weights. We're adding more resistance than just the weights that are there and gravity along with it. Exhale, inhale. Breathing, breathing. Keep up that good pace. Focus on what you're working. Keep the core pulled in tight. Weights go down. Cardio movement. We're going to bounce on the balls of the feet, pretending like we have a jump rope. So core again nice and tight. If you start to only feel your lower back, I want you to lean back in the chair and do that movement. If you can stay sitting nice and tall because you're not feeling any pain and pressure in your lower back, then do so. You have to do what feels best for you. A lot of these seated movements, we do have a tendency to dump all of our weight in our lower back because the abdominals are not strong enough yet to not do that. So doing what feels best. Jump that rope. Exhale, inhale. Little break. Next movement. That was lower body. We're back to upper. Bicep curls. Band. We're going to step on our band. So remember, trying to get it equal onto the ground, step onto it, and then we're nice and lifted. We are going to alternate right, left with our band, with our weights. All right, I'm going to start the timer. Find that good form, get that band under the feet so it's not wiggling and moving around. We start in 10. Elbows close into the side of the body. Try not to let them go out or forward. They stay right next to the side of the body. Curl up right, curl up left. Remember, slow and controlled. Exhale, inhale. Don't let that band control your movement. If you're only using weights, maybe for both segments, A and B, as I'd say, then make sure that weight is not being controlled by gravity and just letting it fall towards the floor. Slow, controlled, front of the arm, that bicep doing the work, both directions. And release the band. Yes, you know, pick those weights up now. Again, we're staying with alternating. Palms face towards me, elbows close to the side of the body, right? and left. Curl up right, curl up left. Exhale each time. That exertion of energy. Front of the arm is doing that work. You should feel it. Curl right, curl left. Almost there, almost there. Exhale, inhale. Release your weights down. You are going to lean back in your chair now. So we're all leaning back in our chair. Almost like we're jogging, but I want you to curl your arms with a jogging movement with that lower body. So curling up, bouncing those feet like we're running, but we're moving those arms like we're still doing bicep curls. You should feel those biceps though, because we burn them out with the band, with the weights. Even if you're not using anything, just range of motion. I can feel those biceps contracting. I feel that we've worked them. My core is pulled in tight. Breathing, breathing, and little break. We are halfway into it. That was our 6th one. We have 6 more to go. Perfect time to grab some water if you haven't been doing so. Water, grab the band. We're wrapping those legs back up for knee raises next. I'm going to take a sip of water, be a good example. Plus I need it. It's hot here in Arizona. It's getting hot everywhere, I think, but grabbing the band, take your time. So we're going to get through these next 6 nice and quick so we can get to that stretch, right? So band, either the fixed loop band, it goes up and over those knees, or again, the band goes over the lap, it goes around, those ends come back up to the top, nice and tight. We're just going to alternate knee raises, slow controlled, like we're marching those legs, band weights, then our cardio in 10 seconds. Nice and tall. Again, halfway through this HIIT portion of our workout, find your posture and form, don't lose it. Right and left. Pulling up from that quadricep, big leg muscle. But with that band in place, you'll start to feel your hips, your outer thighs, and your gluteals engaged. That's a good thing. We're working those as well. Those are our secondaries right now. Really big leg muscle doing the brunt of the work. Our primary, those hip flexors are working. Abdominals always working. Breathing. Band goes down. Weights on those thighs again. Same movement, slow and controlled. Nice and lifted. Right side, left side, march those legs. Right and left. Really focus on those quadriceps to lead that foot up off the ground. Breathing. Core's nice and tight. Those shoulders are relaxed and down. Again, we start to do this because we start getting fatigued. Release them. Breathe. Almost there, almost there. Weights go down. Our cardio movement, we're going to extend and press. So we're going to extend the right, press through the left, and then alternate. Again, we're not losing that form. A lot of core work, slight rotation. So press, press. Getting that length through your quadricep as you lengthen and extend. Getting that mobility, range of motion in our knee joint. And pressing from the chest, the front body. Extend, extend. Little break. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to grab my band. Now this one, we're working triceps, back of the arm. We're going to do full time right side, full time left side with the band. Then we'll grab our weights. We'll alternate. All right? So I'm going to show you, then I'm going to start the timer. Left hand's going to be glued to the hip, right elbow's high. We're extending and bending, slow and controlled. Again, we'll do full time, right, full time, left, band goes down, then we'll grab our weights. So a little bit trickier on this one. Relax the shoulder, extend, bend. Exhale, inhale. I'm looking at some of the comments that are coming through. I like to read a few before, before we get to the end. Extend and bend. Exhale, inhale. That shoulder's relaxed and down. That tricep, back of the arm, is doing the work. And other side. So now, right hand's glued to the hip. Left arm up nice and long. Keeping that shoulder down, but keeping the elbow lifted so you put the focus and concentration into your tricep, the back of your arm. Extend through the tricep. Again, try not to put it all into the shoulder. Exhale, inhale. We're getting there, we're getting there. Lengthen that tricep, breathe, stay nice and tall. Band goes down, pick up both of your weights. Again, with the weights, we're going to alternate right and left. So chest goes slightly forward, those elbows come up nice and high. We're going to alternate pressing them back. So press your right, press your left, press right, press left. The key to make sure the triceps, the back of the arms, are doing the work is to keep the elbow lifted. So we're not swinging from the shoulder. We're getting our range of motion from our elbow joint. We're lengthening the tricep muscle, making it do the work to extend and bring that weight up behind us. Weights go down. Our cardio movement. Bringing those arms back up. We're going to alternate toe taps with our extensions out to our side. Nice and quick. Core is tight. Out, right, left. Right, left. Exhale, inhale. Finding your breath. Exhale, inhale. Relax those shoulders. I feel my triceps. I hope you do too. Extend, extend. Right, left. Exhale, inhale. And little break. Next thing, we're working on core. We're going to hold our band, sit back in our chair, press it up as we sit nice and tall. Second movement, holding one weight. Same thing, sit up tall. Third thing for our cardio is holding both weights. If you feel comfortable, don't lose the focus, right in the center of the belly, the entire abdominal wall. All right. So holding onto the band, I'm going to take mine in half because it's nice and long. I'm going to start the timer. We're sitting back in our chair. We're relaxing our shoulders. That imaginary string is right in the center of the belly. It's leading you up. Press that band up, release back down. It's not momentum that's lifting us. It's not pulling from our leg muscles and our hip flexors. It's our abdominals right in the center of the belly. Lead you up, release back. Lead you up, release. Almost there. Band goes down, one weight. This is a lot of abdominal work, one right after the other. Go at the pace that feels best for you. Weight's nice and close to the body. It's not moving. We sit up tall. We release back. Sit up tall. Again, it's not momentum. We're not pressing that weight forward to make us go up faster or easier. We want to feel the abdominals engaged to lift you up. Pull from those abdominals. Release. Breathe with it. Exerting that energy, we exhale out. Now both weights. If you feel comfortable, Don't ever compromise form to add more weight or add resistance to something. Just holding them close to the body, they're not moving. We pull from our abdominals tall, we gently release back. Pull from the abdominals tall, gently release. Again, those legs and hip flexors are not pulling you up. You should not only feel those little hip flexors trying to do all the work, the big abdominal wall there to assist pull you up. Almost there, almost there. Release the weights down. Grab your band. We are to our shoulders. I know you will probably think we already worked our shoulders because you might feel them from other exercises we have done, but we haven't actually worked them yet. We're doing upright rows today. So we're going to step on our band. We're going to stay nice and tall. We're going to bring those hands up, lead with those elbows, gently release down. All of that focus, top of the shoulder, pulling up, gently releasing. Band, weights, cardio. All right. Nice and tall. We'll keep our pace. Whew. We're going good. Shoulders stay relaxed even though you're leading from your shoulder muscles, pulling that resistance up, releasing it down. Pull up, release down. Again, don't let the band control your movement. It wants to so bad. We know that. It's like that rubber band. It wants to slingshot, and just let those hands fall down to the ground. Resistance up, resistance down. Core pulled in tight. Stay nice and tall. We're almost there, almost there. Band goes to the side. Both of those weights. If you're sitting in a chair that has arms, you can keep your hands on your lap, or they can go down by your side if you have that range of motion. Weights come up, gently release them. Again, leading from the shoulder. We're not just pulling them up nice and quick. No jerking movements. If you're jerking the movement, go lighter with the weight, or just drop the weights and go to range of motion. Exhale, inhale. Almost there, almost there. Weights go down. We're leaning back in our chair again. I want us to do that heel dig. Arms are going to be out. Our cardio movement, we're going to bend, tap our toes, lengthen back out. This is still a lot of core work. Keep the abdominals tight. But when you pull those feet back, focus on the back of your legs, your hamstrings. That's a tough area to get to when we're sitting in a chair. If we don't have someone that can assist and hold a band in front of us so we can pull that leg back to work our hamstrings, it's a tough area to get to. This is a good way to do it. Flex the foot, engage the hamstring, try and bending and bringing that foot back, relax. Little break, grab your band. 2 more movements to go. All core based, focusing on obliques, the side of our waist, and then our lower back. We're almost there. So with our band, taking it in half again, relaxing the shoulders. We're just going to twist that band down slightly towards the right, pull it back up center, go down to the left, come back up center. If you have any issues with your spine and that twisting movement is not available for you, do your sit back and sit talls again. You can also do leaning side to side if you have the mobility and range of motion in your spine. It's still going to work obliques and get to that lower back as well. So with the band, side to side, with the weight, side to side, that movement's going to keep going with our cardio. In 10 seconds, holding that band, relax the shoulders. Band stays nice and taut. We're still engaging the upper body. Gaze right in the center of it. Down right, center, down left, center. Chest is nice and proud. Find that form, find that posture. Breathe. exhale, inhale. We grab our weight next. Band goes down, just one weight. Holding that weight, again, relax the shoulders. Gaze stays right in the center of it. Same movement as with the band. Core is pulled in tight. Down right, up, down left, up. Exhale, inhale. Slow and controlled, no jerking movements on that lower back and spine. Make your obliques the side of your waist. Those muscles pull you back to center. Weight goes down. Arms are going to go up. Again, if we're still twisting, if not, you're still doing your sit back and sit nice and tall. Arms are going to go up like we're trying to get left elbow towards right knee, right elbow towards left knee. So we twist over, almost like bicycles you would do on the ground. Getting that rotation through the core. But when that knee is coming in, that foot is coming up off the ground, your lower abdominals are engaging as well. So we're really working the entire core area right now, strengthening our spine and lower back. Breathe, breathe. Little break. Last thing, focus, lower back. So we're going to hold our band, those chest forward. We'll hold a weight, then we have one more cardio burst. That's it. Grab that band, half it. Even though we're sitting, find a stable base with those feet. Band comes to chest level, it's not moving. Length stays in your spine, core stays pulled in tight. Chest goes forward, your lower back leads you tall. You should feel a pull on your abdominals, feeling that lower back engaged to lift you up. It's not momentum, it's not our upper back that wants to lead us up. Focus on that string, pulling from your lower back. Have that visual. I'm telling you, when you visualize what you're working, it makes it work harder and better. Band down, one weight. Unless you're really pushing yourself, by all means you may hold two. Relax those shoulders. Weight or weights stay nice and close to the body. Same thing, do not curl in that spine. Flat back, chest forward, up tall. Soon as we put that curvature in the spine, we lose our core. That's just losing our posture. Our lower back won't lift us up at that point. It will be our upper back trying to lengthen and straighten us back out. Inhale, lower back, pull you up. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Weight goes down. One more thing before we stretch. We're going to bend forward. Our hands are going to come close to us. Bend forward. We're going to come up. We're going to open up into a nice big X. And then we're going to bend back forward. Again, go at your pace. If this is too much, both sides, maybe just right and left. Or going a little faster, going a little slower. Core's pulled in tight, big open. Big X open, we're almost there. Again, if those arms can't go up that high, they can go out to the side, they can go down low. Go to your range of motion and what feels comfortable. Little break. Grab some water. Timer is going off. We're done with it. Equipment goes away. Just push it to the side so we have our space now. Staying seated, we will do our cool down stretch. So grab some water. Bring the heart rate down a little bit. Everything goes to the side. Nothing's in our way. Nice and tall. We did it. Good job, good job. Now's our dessert, our nice stretch. to lengthen and stretch and relax everything that we just worked for an hour. I'm looking at the clock. We've gone an hour already, and I know I start with 5 minutes of talking, but we're 5 after. That was an hour of work, almost the entire time. Very few breaks. Feel accomplished. Feel good about yourself. You did amazing. Now let's stretch it out. So nice and tall, we're just going to twist and open to the right side. That nice, deep, big spinal twist. Again, if those twists are not there and available for your back, it's just a head turn, side to side. Let's go through center to the left, twist and open. Bring the body back to center. Hands either go next to you on the chair, or if you have a chair that you can hold on to, you'll hold on to that chair, kind of walk them up the back of the chair, and allow your chest to release forward. Want you to feel that big opening through your entire front body. Chest, shoulders, pulling those shoulder blades together on your upper back. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Allow everything to release and relax. Walk the hands back down the back of the chair. Just place them onto your lap. Hollow out the belly. Arch and stretch your spine as you open up your shoulder blades on your upper back. Really feeling each individual vertebrae opening through that spine into that lower back. Pressing and breathing. Deep inhales and deep exhales. This is a great time to really fill and work on lung capacity and gaining strength there, because we're compromising the lungs here. Deep inhales, deep exhales. And we'll sit up nice and tall, neutral spine. Let's lengthen out through that right leg. Slight bend in the knee, chest is going to go forward. Once you feel that stretch, walk those hands a little bit down the leg and release into your stretch. Breathe into it from the calf. The hamstring, gluteals into your lower back is all releasing out. Let's roll it back up nice and slow, sitting tall. That right foot comes up, circle that foot around from the ankle joint. Get that mobility, range of motion, and stretch in the ankle and toes. Other way, reverse that direction. Let's release the right side, same thing left. Leg is out long, slight bend in the knee, chest goes forward. Feel your stretch. Release into your stretch and breathe. We'll roll it back up nice and slow, sitting tall. That left foot comes up, circle that foot around again from the ankle joint, not from the knee. And reverse, other way. Big movements, open those toes. And release the foot down. Open those feet a little more than shoulder distance apart, hands down towards the floor. That nice deep stretch, entire lower body. We're getting the gluteals, the outer thighs, inner thighs, groin, hips, back, everything releasing here in lower body. Should feel nice. Roll up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, just heel toe those feet back to center, arms by your side, those 3 shoulder shrugs. Shrug them up to the ears, inhale. 2 more, inhale up. 1 more. Circle to the front, just 3. Inhale, exhale, slow, controlled, 2 more. Last one, let's reverse that direction. Inhale, exhale, back. Release those shoulder blades down the spine. Last one, keeping those shoulder blades released down the spine, hands on your lap, just turn your head, look over to the right. And now, turn and look over to the left. Head back to center, right ear towards the right shoulder, body stays nice and tall. A lot of times we do this, we either bring the shoulder up or we lean. Stay nice and tall, relax your shoulders. Roll your chin through chest level. Get the left ear over to the left shoulder. Hold it there. Excuse me. Now we'll roll the chin to chest level, keeping it there, staying nice and tall. Lengthen your spine. So we're getting a nice stretch back of the neck, upper back. Now bring your gaze slightly up towards the sky. I just want you to feel that stretch and length through the front of the neck and the upper chest. We're not adding force and pressure. Head comes back neutral, arms go down by your side. Our 3 deep inhales and exhales. Inhale, length up overhead. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Big deep inhale, length up. Exhale. 1 more time. Big deep inhale, length up overhead. Exhale, release it all out because you are all done. Woo-hoo, we did it, we did it. Pat on the back, you did a great job. We did amazing today, as always, right? So I will take a look at where everyone is from. This is one of my favorite parts. I'll try not to get emotional like I always do. So Kay Ashworth, she chimed in nice and early before we even started there in Birmingham, Alabama. Hi, Kay. Joanna from Warsaw in Poland. Hello, good afternoon, I think, right? Jeannie, my mom from Simpsonville. Hi, Mom, South Carolina. Lorraine from Ireland. If you had to pick one exercise to do daily, what would it be? Cardio of some kind, like walking. I think walking is just such a great form of cardiovascular exercise, but it's just so good for the body overall. If it's decent weather, get out there and go for a walk. Doesn't have to be long. I think that's the one thing I would do daily. Even an after dinner around your complex or your neighborhood. It's amazing for the mind and the body. Joel from Norman, Oklahoma. I hope you liked it, Joel. Barbara, and that's Barbara and Bob, yes. Prescott from Essex, UK. Thank you for joining. You're joining live. I love it. Rita from Ohio says, hi, I appreciate you. She said, we appreciate you. I appreciate you all too. Don't forget that. I think it's easy to say, but I deeply, truly mean it. So thank you so much for allowing me to come into your living room or wherever you are daily, but especially with these live streams every week. Stephanie from Syracuse, New York. Hi, Stephanie. Libby from Lincoln, Nebraska. Love your videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Libby. Alicia, you're in Canada, I'm pretty sure. I hope you liked it. You're going to do it later, so you'll see this when you watch it. Alma, enjoying the workout. Cousin Gwendolyn, it's here in Ahwatukee in Arizona. So hi, Alma. Good to meet you. Let's see, Ray Joyner, fantastic workout. Greetings from Toronto. Thank you so much. Joanna, again from Warsaw, Poland, said great workout. Thank you. Making them nice and long and hard for you. I know that's what you like. Leanne O'Brien, good workout from Ringgold, Georgia. I'm happy you could join today. Larry from, is it Leahy? Oh, no, Larry from Larry and Daryl. That's from, you guys are from the Bronx, I think. If I got that wrong, Bronx or Brooklyn, yeah. Heather, thank you, Heather, for joining in today. Good job. And Lee from Winnipeg, Canada. Realize how uncoordinated I can be when I mambo. Me too. That's why I say when we do any of our workout, especially our cardio, it's for fun. It's getting the heart rate up. You know, left, right, wherever we're going, as long as we have space and we don't hurt ourselves, we don't tweak any part of our body, having fun is number one with that and working on bringing up that cardiovascular endurance. So, with all that being said, again, thank you all so much for joining in on these live streams, chiming in and letting me know. Tyson seems to know that I'm almost done. He's very excited. Come here, Bob. So, remember, www.seniorfitnesswithmeredith.com is a perfect place to go. Subscribe for our newsletter. Our blogs are on there that I try and write constantly. We do podcasts every week that we have on there. All of the workouts, and again, like I said last week, it's put together wonderfully. So you can go in, I want a beginner level today. It's just one of those days. Click, brings up all beginner level workouts. I want a HIIT style. Click, it comes up. It's amazing how wonderful of a job he's done with this. So you have to go and check it out and subscribe. And of course, listen to our podcast. We're trying to put good information out there that whether you need it or you can bring it to someone else that you know is having something going on in their life that we may be talking about. But overall, this community that we are creating, and I see constantly, is amazing to me. It's more than I ever imagined, and that's because of you. So thank you for the continued support. I appreciate it truly deep down from the bottom of my heart. Thank you every week for joining and letting me know you're going to watch it later if you can't at that time. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the workout. You should feel refreshed and energized and ready to go. Look at Tyson, he's ready to go. So again, thank you all so much. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next week.